Hello again. This is the Modern Man. Now, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to call this Spiritual Toolbox number 514. Okay? We're in John chapter 4, verse 38. Okay? I'll start out reading it from the King James Version. I sent you to reap that whereon you bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and you are entered into their labors. Okay? Now, we covered ego in this. I. Okay, it comes from 1473, where I covered that whole thing. And this right here is God's ego. That's what we got to choose. In the storms of our lives, in the 3 ages, the 3 days, in our earthly thinking, in our universe of a mind. You know, this outward stuff, has just walk along and do what you got to do. But do it as unto the Lord, not doing the snaky, underhanded stuff. Well, you know, well, I really want to lie to him. I just want to tell him all the truth, or sneaky snaking, and I did it because I thought it was good or bad. But you didn't have your hand on that pipeline of God, your works, your efforts in the thought process of God, matching up, resonating like that swinging. It's swinging along. You're like pushing that thought process in your mind, right? Swing along with it. It's easy going. It's coming along, swinging, and God's stirring it up. And then as you come through, you're resonating with it. You're swinging, you're going along, it's light. It's easy. You can keep that thing going and keep it amplified. A bigger swing. Woo, woo. Easy. Not even have to do much with your efforts, your work. Sometimes it could be a little harder. But whenever you start putting your own input, from your me, myself, and I, the red way in this ego, if you go with the God's way, the ego, it's increasing. God will give that increase. And as you're green lighting God and you're getting these big swings, God's ego will edge out that old yuck stuff a little bit at a time. He'll chop it out, skim it out, weigh it out when it's heated up in the stirring. The swing is going. He's stirring your mind. When the waters are stirred, like the first one to get in that pool, remember? The lame person there, lame man, by there, and there's nobody there to get me in there quick enough. Everybody else can come and get down there before I do. Just take up your bed, walk. Okay, I'm not going to get to that right now, okay? But as we're flowing, we're going. God's stirring it up. The waters are stirred up in our mind. The waters, the thought processes. See, and that can be used by any outside thing, any kind of stuff, any donkey in your life, your own stuff. And it could be like in those 3 phases. I know when I was saying it, I got a little jumbled, but in its 3 phases, 3 days, 3 ages in your earthly thinking, your old dumb mute ass, couldn't really speak to you until it got to that 3rd age, and then you heard God speak through that dumb ass, just like Balaam in Numbers chapter 22. I didn't break it all down. Oh my goodness, it's got so much in there. Okay. Excuse me. Just a minute. But in those 3 ages, that first day, that donkey, you're going down there trying to do it your way. Not God's way, but you're going your way, right? Because he's going doing stuff that God telling him not to do. Going with those, what is it? The ancestral son a lot. You know, the, not Amorites, that's probably, I don't have my Kindle right here. It's charging. Or, I mean, I could look it up there, but with the Bible's right up there, but it's the Moabites. Took a little, I didn't get into a little bit of stuff, headaches and stuff, okay? It takes a little bit to get it come out. It's right at the end of my tongue. I'm like, I studied it. Okay, the Moabites, that fleshly thinking, they're incestuous, they're eating their own crap, and they're loving it. Tastes good in their mouth, and they're just like down in their own cesspool, their carnal mind, eating their own poop. Living, loving, yeah, eating their own poop. They're going the red way. So living, loving, I'm heading back to God, yes. Green lighting God. Dichotomy. Two directly opposing viewpoints in that storm. Which way are you going? You going up, be reasonable, sit my way, my child, or are you going down? Huh? Don't want to go down, man. That's death and destruction. Oh, separation, poop. No matter if it's good or bad stuff, man, it's nasty. It might be a good thing, but it's temporarily satisfying, but then all of a sudden you realize, man, I got a mouthful of crap. I got a all over the place. Look at that, man. Maggots coming out my eye. Oh, gosh. Save me, Father. Save me, Father. Right? God's faithful. He's offering you opportunity. The stirring of your mind, your waters in your mind, swinging, right? Now, if you go along with God, your green light God, my burden is light, right? He's swinging, just a swinging in your carnal mind, just a swinging. Agree with him and you'll be fine. Like, you're swinging with God, it's an amplifier. All of a sudden you get big gains, and you start being able to see these walls that are on that spiraling staircase are not walls at all. Because whenever you swing up higher, all of a sudden you say, hey, there's another step up there, another platform up there. Otherwise, you're just down here swinging, all this stuff. Man, it just looks like a wall there. I know I can do it somehow, but I don't know how. Well, here, try this good way or bad way. Tree of knowledge of good and evil, your own ways. That's like Balaam. He's in darkness. He's a failure. Man, when you look all down in them etymology, them words, I'm not bringing out nothing here. Or very little. God, all that's deep. That's us. That donkey in the first stage. Like, going out left field, right field, showed you. Man, don't go that way. It's gonna get you in trouble. You're going down, you old pooper. Bop, bop. Falling down the stairs. Right? Trying to go your own way. You're out here walking and not even holding on. You don't have your works or efforts on the pipeline of God, getting in God's right-mindedness. Take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. Right? You're going the wrong way. In your own righteousness. That's not right. That's wrong, wrong, wrong. And your donkey is first age, first day in the earthly spirit, taking you out there in left field, right field, or left field and right field. And you're like, you want to be like Balaam? I'll beat you, I'll smite you. Donkey. Beat you down, beat yourself up, whatever. Get mad and carrying on like crazy. Acting like a jackass yourself. Say, get your butt back on this, me, myself, and I way. No, that's not God's way. You're not hanging on to the pipeline. You're veering off your own ways. That donkey's trying to show you. Ain't going the wrong way, dude. It's your own dumbass nature. because it can't speak the love of God. But see, like it's seeing the angel. Now, this is not some fat, naked baby crap. That's that word. I don't have a thing to pronounce it, but it's Malach, 4397 in the Old Testament. Okay, now, man, I got at least a page of notes here, and that ain't even nothing much on it. Okay, I'm just going to touch a little right now on this, okay? But this is meaning to dispatch as a deputy. One with him authority and a useful, like employee or servant of God. I love slave. God knows this part that he's purified. If he lives in that can be a deputy. It'll do it. It's a representative, a trusted representative in that. It gets out in your own dark thinking. That's not. Uh-oh. Better get right back with God. Get back in that enlightened, like little plasma balls that's growing bigger inside you. This little light of mine, boom. You're a messenger of God. That's another translation for that malach. A messenger, specifically of God, an angel, they put in there, kind of the afterthought thing, you know, fat little naked baby or something like that. Kind of, because you're in confusion. I don't really know what it is. It's something, man. Something probably got wings and all kinds of stuff. It can be it could be a prophet. It could be a priest. Something that teaches you, that guides you. In this Numbers 22, it was that dumbass, your own dumbass. Right? Dumb is speaking like that's funny. Be able to laugh at yourself. God sits in the heavens and laughs, he says. Okay? Whenever dumb is speaking of being mute, unable to truly speak the language of God. That's the love of God. Speaking the child, getting that ability to racham at greater and greater and greater rank level. God's bringing you up. He's increasing you. 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 in each one of these thought processes. In this thought process, you're a dumb donkey nature when you go in your own ways, okay? God can even use that. He's giving this example in Numbers 22. Like in that first day. Okay? God's having the donkey go off to the right and left, because your works, your efforts, your mind, you're not tidally locked. Like same side facing God always, like the moon going around the earth. Same side's always facing the earth. Facing the earth. And then the other eye, like you're walking and holding on to that eye over here that works, is always on that pipeline. You're in the mind of God. Praying continually without ceasing. Do all things as unto the Lord, right? God is first, in time, place, and order of importance. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, not your own way. Not like this Balaam going his own way with the Moabites. And each one of those words in there, those different names and stuff, it means a lot. And you got to see not just what the concordances and whatever. Get all the way down in. Meditate. Let God bring it to you. Oh my goodness. And if he brings it to you through someone else, like I'm telling you, oh my goodness. Get it so you can resonate with that swing. When God stirs those waters. So you like be the one like laying by the pool that whenever it was stirred, the first one to get there gets like healed and stuff. Right? Ain't nobody get me up and get over there quickly. Rise. Get up. Take up your bed and walk. Live. Exist. Genomai. Come into be. Generated. Be generated. Be regenerated. Come on, man. Get up. Turn that thing. Quit going red way on top. Me, myself, and I way. And God, we down here nothing. Flip it. Generate it. And exist. And God will increase that thought process. 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16. Huh? And then, as you're green lighting God, that swing gets bigger. God won't put more on the handle, but as you're doing this, He's swinging. You're just a swinging with God. He's increasing. You're getting big amplitudes. You're making progress, the increase into God. Huh? He's giving the increase. God gives the increase. Not you yourself. Me, myself, and I. No, that stuff's got to go. It's got to go. I must decrease, and God must increase. All right, John 3:30, right? All right. Hang on a minute. Now, this donkey take you out left field, right field. Anyway, but the way you're wanting to go is trying to tell you, you're not going the right way, bud. That's your own dumb ass, right? Your own dumb, mute, beastly nature. We're telling you, you're laying your hand on that hot burner there, and that's burning you up. That's why you're suffering all this stuff here. The suffering of God, He's stirring the waters, yeah. But if you agree with Him, that load's not near as bad as you think it is. It's like swinging. That push, your efforts pushing and living, holding on to that pipeline. Not nearly as bad as you think. Somebody else outside looking in said, how'd you make it through that? I kept faith in God, and it turned into truth. The truth, faith, the truth, huh? My hope, become confident in God, confident in God, confident in God. Hope, the faith, hope, confident. This conditional love, this bullshit thinking here. Love, think I'm loving, living, loving. Back into God now. But you're going down into your poop, man. That poop thinking love turned into the fullness of life in God, the love of God, the love that goes beyond the mere description of words. God's given an increase into His charm, the ability to love God as He first loved you. It's growing, and each thought process as that thing's been funneled up. Remember? I don't need to get out the ball, but here's the ball. Oh, one thought process. Right on up this to the top to the singularity, right? Right back in the oneness with God. You just keep going. Don't say, are we there yet? No, we're not there yet, my child. Do it 3 times. Are we there yet? No, we're not there. You got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. Right? Like a short time to a lifetime. If it's 150 years, you live 1,000 years twice told. Like in, was that Ecclesiastes? I think it was 6:6 or maybe 3:20. We've been 1,000 years twice told. And all this, doing it your own way, going your own donkey way, and even your own beast nature, your donkey's telling you stuff, even before you can understand. Hey man, it's speaking to you. It's a deputy of God. It's a messenger. Huh? It's a representative of God. Hey man, listen up. Wake up, you sleeper! Like knocking on the head. God's offering to take a little bit of this 666 out of your mind and out of your hands so you can walk correctly, like living your neutrons in the atoms in the nucleus, and hang on over here positively with your works into the pipeline right into the mind of God. Protons, and God will hold it together for you with His strong nuclear force. And inside those things, protons and neutrons, go down even deeper. God's blowing it up, building it up. He's examining the documento, right? There it is, my boy, my girl. Swinging it again. The waters are stirring in your mind. Just swing with Him. Don't try to get in the way or try to go your own way. Remember that? Here's the swing. Swing with it. Yay! Hands on the pipe. You're in God. You're walking, living your life. Do what you gotta do. You're living and doing what you gotta do. What God's gotta do. You're not doing all this bullshit stuff. As soon as you said, "Oh, repent, metanoia." Remember that apa? It's coming from Allah, or apa, separate from it. Apa, or apa, separate from it. Ek, come from all of that stuff. Poop. God's giving you the ability. I'm just a swing and go with God's way. And you separate from it. You apa. Separate from it. You ek, come from all of it. You ice, you go towards it into God. You go to pros. It's just to your advantage to swing higher, get more gains. Let God give the gains. By resonating with God, go with God. Let Don't go over and pow, pow, bust y'all up. That's doing it your own, me, myself, and I way. This stuff's got to decrease. Even if it's just standing still and not doing nothing, and it'll beat me up because the waters are stirring. Must be a devil or something. Or why you beat me up, God? Do you really hate me? No, dummies, trying to be reasonable. Sit my way. He'll be alright. God's saying that He's the omniscient, knows it all, omnipotent, He's all powerful, omnipresent, He's all everywhere, all at once, deepest, all the way down to the tiniest of tiniest, all the way out to the macros, and in everyone. Omnipresent, He's a sovereign God, He's in control. He can use whatever He wants to teach you, to tell you, to deputize, to go out like a posse. Deputize a bunch of you come here, let's go get that dude. I trust all this stuff right here, this and this part, not all that black stuff, junk. Get out of here. We're going to go out and get some of this so we can chop it out of your butt. Skim it out. Some of it's going to be kind of melted down so we don't get up there and draw us. Now, do you hear me now? Green light it, right? Swing with God. I'm just a swinging. Right? And God's stirring that thing. Amplitude. Resonate with God. I hear you, God. Easy peasy. But see, it's not all, not with a sort of pessimistic attitude. I mean, easy peasy. And we're kind of standing, it's beating the hell a little bit. Let's beat the devil. That devil's keeping me from doing it. They're giving place to some fictitious bullcrap, and they don't even realize it's their own carnal mind, their own non-spiritual thinking process that's enmity. You're directly opposed. So you got, it's like some against that. Remember that in Romans 8:7? It's eyes. It's real like against going towards and into God. It's a thief, a robber. Comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. Like it says in order that John 10:10, you just go through verses 1 through 10, study it, go in as deep as you can. If all you do is do translations, read several of them, try to get as much as you can, contemplate it, start there. And then when it'll happen, and God will bring you stuff done whenever you just not even think about it. God will give the increase. You'll put that where you gotta make a choice. That water's just stirring a little bit. Or it's stirring a whole bunch. Man, this daggone storm here to kill me. We better start resonating in, hadn't you? Agree, be reasonable. Shit my way, my child, right? Resonate with God, not resonate with me, myself, and I way. Huh? Well, I thought I was doing good, right? I was rebelling against that because I got the right to fight, to eat my bull crap. Right? I don't like the color of my skin. Therefore, I'm going to give somebody hell for it. I don't like to, and I'm a man. I should be a woman. Or blah, 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 blah. Any kind of stuff. I don't like that I'm too short and I should have been tall. Or I'm too tall and I need to be a little bit shorter. Or I'm fat and I'm going to be skinny. Or I'm too skinny. I want to be... And be content in whatever lot you're in. I mean, just sit down and do nothing, but make sure you resonate with God. Maybe you need to exercise a little bit, and it'll help you. Don't mean you gotta kill yourself. Like, see, I come out of the coma. Man, I'm just shambles. I wasn't even allowed. I couldn't do. Man, it was just too much. Huh? But I had to do some seriously painful, hard, unbelievably hard training for years. I did it so well. They told me that I need to come back to the physical therapy after a while. Just keep doing what you're doing. I worked there. I had my own gym at my house. Had working out in different ones in town, in the city, at the college. I was training people. Man, I was doing bench press. I had a hump taken on my chest. I couldn't even do regular. I had to do like close hand, my elbows in, because I ended up a hump. That's on my chest. I don't want to offend nobody. I mean, you can't always sit as much now. It's faded, but that was all missing. That's 30-something, over 30 years ago, but man, it's still. But I got to where I could. I was benching over 300 pounds after much. Well, I didn't start there. I guarantee you. I'm on cane and all kinds of people had to help me just to sit down on the bench and put my cane underneath the bench press, watching me. Here I got the daggone Olympic bar on there. Go, help me get up there and spot me because I got this big weight on me. So, I mean, it's a 45-pound bar, but before that accident, I was, God had me in one of the best shapes of my life. My heart, my cardiovascular system was just crazy. But it needed every bit of it or I'd have died. God knows how to do it. Your beast nature, he'll take and he uses what he has to do. He deputizes so you can get through. So like this donkey. Like in Balaam. Okay, coming through there, the first stage in your life. And for each one of these, your thought process being strung up. It's got to be purified. And there's much purification in each thought process. Got to stir waters. Waters be like your mind. The seas of your mind. To get out all that red way of thinking. Part the seas. So you can walk dryly. Walk across on dry land. God's given you his love. Or a charm. So you can make each step in Christ. And hold on to that like pipeline. And then living your life. Huh? No matter how difficult, how treacherous it is at that current time. Huh? You got to do it all through your life. Sometimes it's where other people can sit. Sometimes it's not. Because it rains on the just and the unjust. What kind of decisions are you making? If your donkey's taking you out in left field, right field, but it knows you're going down this way, man. There's an angel down there. A messenger. Something sent from God. Not to go that way. A donkey can't even talk to you yet. Second day, it's got you up there. It's a narrowing place. It's more narrow with walls. It's smashing your foot, your lifestyle, your way of living, existing. Like you're wanting to do it. Me, myself, and I way. It's smashing it up against the wall. Are you going to beat that donkey again? Beat your own ass. I'm beating my ass like on that liar, liar. What was you doing in there, man? I'm beating my ass. And the third day, that donkey, man, you're getting closer this time. Man, there's a messenger of God. A representative of God right there in the way. Don't go this way. That's taking you down your own poop. And it lays down on your butt. Squashes you. Pin you down. You can't do nothing. You going that way? Are you going to stay in the ignorance, or are you going to go with the swing of God? I'm just a swinging in God, or swinging in my own religious ways, my own crap and bull crap. All right? Okay, hit like, subscribe. I'm about to run out of time.